Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. A warm welcome to the meeting 225 of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. I am Toastmaster Akansha, your sergeant at arms for the day. I'm sure you are as excited as I am for this exclusive meeting. The meeting will be blocked for 2 hours from 4 to 6 p.m., and you are expected to stay for the entire duration. I would like to begin by stating the mission of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. Before we start, I would like to share some ground rules. Keep your cell phones on silent mode or switched off during the meeting. I will give you 10 seconds to do that. Please keep your microphone on mute when someone is speaking and unmute only when called to speak. It is advised to keep the videos on so we have an interactive meeting. And please be mindful if you are moving out of the frame, please turn off your video to reduce distraction. Please avoid sharing anything on chat box while someone is speaking, as that can distract the speaker and role taker. Avoid sharing anything on screen when speaker is on stage. Do not interject the speaker while they are delivering the speech or report. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmaster International does not put any restrictions on speaking on these topics, at Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, we request all speakers and role takers to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. I also urge you to be cognizant of the fact that we, as a club, practice diversity and inclusion in letter and spirit, hence, ensuring there are no sexist, racist, or any such undertones that create hostility and discomfort for members or guests. Is fear good or bad for us? What do you think? According to me, fear may be sometimes good if we travel back in history. Such great inventions like bulb happened due to fear. Let's see what Toastmaster Ronak has to tell us regarding fear. I'm excited to hear that. And lastly, let me now call upon our presiding officer, Toastmaster Suraj. He is from Vaishali, Bihar, graduate in history, works as central government employee. He loves connecting new people and learning new things, reading books, traveling. He has served TMCL as secretary, sergeant at arms, and now serving as VP education for the third term now. Over to you, Toastmaster Suraj.
Toastmaster Kansha, and I welcome each and every one of you once again and wish you the happiest Holi. And I hope next time when I see you in different colors, as I think you must be liking the color and as per your choice. And now I'm so happy to see so many people on the screen, by the way. And if someone is not on the camera, I would request them to be on the camera to make our meeting more lively and energetic. And I thank each and every one of you for joining us. Before I move on to next phase of the meeting, I would request Toastmaster Priya, who has joined our meeting as a table topic master, to introduce her. If there are people 0.01% in this meeting who uh, don't know you, for them I think your introduction is necessary.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Suraj. I am Priya Singh. I am part of the Toastmasters journey. I am a member of the Gabby's Online Advanced Toastmasters Club. And I'm happy to be a part of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. I love the energy here, and I really enjoy being a part of this energetic crowd. I, by profession, am a marketing professional and I have more than 2 decades of experience in this journey as a marketing professional. And then I moved into academics and I mentor students for management programs, as well as moved on the creative side to pursue my journey as a poet. And I have a podcast, Soulful Scrolls, on Spotify, wherein I record and upload poems in my own voice, which are my own compositions, and have been a publisher, self-published book on with the same titles, Soulful Scrolls, which is available on Amazon. So that's a brief about myself. But coming back to Toastmasters, I love being a Toastmaster, and I'm enjoying this journey. It gives me new dimensions to explore and connecting with people like all of you, having so much to share and so much of energy to share with me. I really enjoyed this journey. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster today.
So today I think I have connected one more person who is professionally an author. And I think as the time, with the passage of time, I can see that I am getting more and more author in my circle. So that's so sweet. And thank you so much, ma'am, for introducing yourself. And I can say that there's no doubt regarding that. The book and to your autograph on your book whenever I happen to see you. I froze, but
Yes,
was I audible?
yes.
Okay.
We heard
Okay,
what
thank you
you
so much.
said
So,
regarding the autograph.
okay. I'll have an autograph of Priya ma'am on her book if I happen to meet her.
Thank you so
And
much. The
okay,
honor will be
so
mine.
shifting our focus onto next, like I would request someone on the stage who is currently pursuing BTech in computer science in CSE branch final years. He is someone driven by curiosity and loves exploring how technology learns and how we can make it work smarter. Well, he also loves to travel new places and to grow and express himself. He had joined Toastmaster to grow and express himself, and he is always excited to learn, share, and connect with all of you in tomorrow's. Okay, he wants to connect each and every one of us. That's why he had joined us, and he is a lively person, always willing to take up the role he is offered or he is asked, or sometimes he always come as a volunteer. So let's welcome with a huge round of applause Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ronak.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suresh. Mm, Good. Am I audible properly? Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you. So, good afternoon, respective presiding officer, general evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Today, theme is Dear Fear, Thank You. Strange, right? Normally, we say, Dear Fear, please go away. Dear Fear, stop ruining my life. But today, we are thanking it because fear is not always our enemy. Sometimes it is our unpaid life coach. Before we move ahead, let me share something. Once there was a girl who decided she would wake up at 5 a.m. daily to become successful and disciplined. She set 5 alarms. At 5 a.m., new life begins. At 5 a.m., 5 minutes, future millionaire. At 5:10, no excuses. At 5:15, don't be weak. At and at 5:20, last warning. At 5 a.m., the lamp sang. She opened one eye, and suddenly fear appeared. Not fear of failure, not fear of exam, fear of leaving her blanket. Her mind started giving motivational speeches to say, stay asleep. Sleep is important for health. Successful people also rest. Tomorrow is also a good day to start. And guess what? The blanket won. That day, she realized something. She was not afraid of success. She was not afraid of discomfort. Fear doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like excuses. And that is why today's theme is Dear Fear, Thank You. Because fear exposes us. It shows us where we hesitate. It shows us what matters. It shows us where growth is waiting. Now, let me briefly explain today's meeting flow. We will begin with the general evaluator introducing the evaluation team. Then we will move to the table topic session where participants will speak spontaneously. After that, we will have a evaluation session where feedback will help us grow. And finally, the general evaluator will give the overall meeting report. Because in Toastmasters, we don't fear feedback, we improve because of it. Now it is time to invite someone who will observe today's meeting with insight and precision. Our general evaluator of today is Dr. Akansha, Toastmaster Dr. Akansha. She was born and brought up in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. She completed her graduation from Saraswati Dental College. Currently, she is pursuing her MBA at SDA Bocconi Asia Center. Before starting her MBA, she worked as marketing executive at SK Awadh Builders. Apart from academics, she enjoys singing, makeup artistry, and NGO volunteering, showing both creative and compassion. As general evaluator, she will guide the evaluation segment and ensure quality throughout the meeting. Please join me welcoming Dr. Akansha. So the stage is yours, Toastmaster Akansha.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. I am Toastmaster Akansha, General Evaluator of the Day. My role is to evaluate the overall meeting in general, and I won't be doing this alone. To support, I have a tech team, so I would like to call upon the timer, Toastmaster Anushka. She has a background in engineering and economics. She loves exploring ideas, asking questions, and constantly learn new things. Toastmaster Anushka, stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akansha. Today I'll be the timer for this session, and as the timer, I'll be timing your table topics discussions, prepared speeches, and evaluations. For speeches, I'll show a green card or a green screen in this case at 5 minutes. At 6 minutes, I'll show a yellow screen, and at 7 minutes, I'll show a red screen. For table topics, I will show a green screen at 1 minute, a yellow screen at 1.5 minutes, and a red screen at 2 minutes. And lastly, for evaluation, I'll show a green screen at 2 minutes, a yellow screen at 3 minutes, and at 2.5 minutes, and a red screen finally at 3 minutes. So the green screen signifies that you can end your speech now. The yellow screen signifies that you're at the middle of your you're at the middle of the time left for you, and the red screen finally tells you that you only have 30 seconds of grace period left to finish your speech or your evaluation. In the end of this session, I will share the report with everyone and we will discuss how, if you qualified and how was your timing. Over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anushka. Next up, we have our counter, Toastmaster Suraj. He is from Vaishali, Bihar, graduate in history, works as a central government employee. He loves connecting new people and learning new things, reading books, traveling. He has served TMCL as Secretary, Sergeant at Arms, and now serving as VP Education for the third term now. Toastmaster Suraj, over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. And once again, very wonderful good evening to all dear Toastmaster and fellow guests. Today, I'll be the counter role player, and the purpose of the counter is to note down words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen to all those overused words, and just to show you all, I'll just share my screen so that you can have some better idea about that. I hope you all can see my screen. These are some filler sounds which we unintentionally speak. These are some filler phrases which we speak and we don't even realize, and our counter role just catches you. Taker. Filler words. These are some filler words which we unnecessarily use in our speaking habit, and these are some body gestures which are also considered unnecessary in public speaking. Rubbing the nose or eyes frequently, holding it, etc. As you can see, and you can also read all these things as well. I'll just keep it for 2 to 3 more seconds, and then I'll just stop sharing the screen. And in the end, when the general evaluator will call me, then I will come and then I'll present my report as meticulously as possible. Thank you so much. Back to Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. Up next, we have grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Aditi. She is pursuing BTech in computer science from UGI. She loves painting in her free time. Toastmaster Aditi, stage is all yours.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and the others. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So today I stand before you as the grammarian. And yes, I know what some of you are thinking. Now you have to fear about grammar too. But relax. With today's theme, dear fear, thank you. I promise I am not here to create fear. I am here to celebrate language. My responsibility for today is to listen carefully to everyone's language, to note impressive vocabulary and powerful expressions, to gently point out grammatical errors, to introduce the word of the day, phrase of the day, and to present a brief language report during the evaluation session. Because strong grammar builds strong communication, and strong communication builds confidence. So, the word of the day is resilient, which means able to recover quickly from difficulties. Example sentence: Toastmasters helps us to become resilient speaker. I repeat, word of the day is resilient, which means able to recover quickly from the difficulties. And the phrase of the day is step outside of your comfort zone, which means to do something that feels uncomfortable in order to grow. Example, participating in table topic helps us step outside our comfort zone. I challenge you all to include this phrase and the word of the day in your speeches. Thank you. Over to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditi. And it would be very helpful if you drop down the word and phrase of the day in the chat box. So, I'm here to observe everything how members have performed in their meeting roles, including preparation, organization, and carrying out the duties. I will comment on the quality of evaluations given by the evaluators of the prepared speeches. At the evaluation session of the meeting, I will share my observation. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ronak.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Vancha. So before we move to table topic session, let me do something quick. Close your eyes for 5 seconds and think about one situation where you felt nervous recently. So now ask yourself, was it is because of you were weak or because that moment mattered? So oh, now fear appears where importance exists. Keep that through with you. Now, I would like to call Toastmaster Manvi ma'am to tell what is the one thing you are afraid of.
I'm afraid of lizards.
Okay. And I would also like to ask you to Toastmaster Anushka, what one thing that fears you?
I'm afraid of deep seas and oceans. I just think it is very, like, it is obviously unexplored, but just the immensity of it and the depth of it just scares me. And I can't swim well, so there you go.
And Toastmaster uh, Akansha.
I think I have a fear of failing. Yes.
Okay. And Toastmaster Aditi.
Mm. My father, I'm afraid of him.
Okay. At everyone's fear of their father. Now, here fears arrive. Now we will move to more exciting part, the table topic session. Here, fear arrives without invitation, and courage must respond immediately. I invite our table topic master, Toastmaster Priya, to take over the stage. So, Toastmaster Priya, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, for giving me this opportunity and for giving me the stage, the virtual stage, as the table topic master today. Fear, I'm sure you all agree that fear has knocked on every door in this room. And today we are choosing to open that door and say thank you. Thank you to fear for making us resilient. Yes, my friends, fear arises whenever we step outside our comfort zone. Fear doesn't always come to stop us, it comes to prepare us, to make us stronger mentally, and give us the courage to step up and move ahead in life. Knowing that the moment we cross the threshold of fear, ahead of that lies success. So, with that, I would like to proceed further with the table topic segment. I'm sure all of you all are super excited. I'm very excited because when I look at my journey, I think I have so many reasons to thank fear for the various experiences I have and encounters I've had with fear in my life. So, without further ado, I will begin. And as a table topic master, I'm sure the timer has already explained we would be testing your impromptu public speaking skills, and I'm sure every one of you would be saying, Dear Fear, thank you for giving us this opportunity. So, who would I like to hand over the first topic of the day, which is the fearless warrior who comes ahead? Okay, so the fearless warrior number one is Asankhya. Can you spotlight Asankhya, please?
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Priya.
Yes, Asankhya. So all set, right, to conquer fear.
Yes,
I
all
will
set.
be giving you situations with a sentence, and I would request you to pick up from the sentence I give you, right? So, Toastmaster Sankhya, your topic is Thank you, Fear, for teaching me the value of. Thank you, Fear, for teaching me the value of.
Thank you so much, Table Topics Master. Thank you, Fear, for teaching me the value of being comfortable how you are at whatever moment you are in your life. I just about 5 minutes back, I thought of maybe taking up a table topics today, but later on, I realized I just came from a pre-Holi celebration at our offline Lucknow meeting at Toastmasters itself. And that is wherein I thought, how does it make me, will it make me look conscious when I see myself all painted all red, full of colors? But at the same time, I thought, let's not just think about it, but focus on the topic or focus on the moment instead of thinking as to how others will perceive you. Be confident as to how you are, and if you are able to express yourself, how do you look won't make that much of a difference. So, fellow Toastmasters, uh, my again take will be to make sure that you embrace whatever you fear. And I remember giving my icebreaker speech on talking about facing your fears. The two fears that I talked about, I remember when I was on the verge of joining Toastmasters, were the fear of economics as a subject and the fear of public speaking. And what I did to overcome those things is something I felt I need to work up on the same. So I went ahead and pursued my master's in applied economics, and to overcome my stage fright, I joined Toastmasters. So that's all from my side. I hand the stage back to Toastmaster Priya to keep working on our fears.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sankhya. You turned a simple prompt into a powerful message. That was a wonderful attempt and a great take on the topic. Thank you so much. And who is the next fearless warrior who is ready to take on the table topic virtual stage? Toastmaster Manvi, thank you so much. And your topic is Dear Fear, thank you. You helped me discover my courage during. Dear Fear, you helped me discover my courage during.
Dear Fear, thank you. You helped me discover my courage when I was in the lowest of my life. When I felt no one will help me. When I felt no one will understand me. And when I felt why should I go ahead with what I am doing right now? The courage that was needed in that specific point, the understanding that was needed at that specific point, and the help that I was expecting from others was something that helped me gain back my own courage, that I am there with myself if no one else is. I should stand with what values my parents have taught me, and I should stand with what exactly is right and why I started. So the fear in this specific situation was expecting from others, was expecting that when I will fall, people are there to support me. They will help me. They'll stand with me. They'll support me in vocalizing that I was not able to. But on the other hand, we usually say expectations is something that never comes into reality. That happened with me as well. So the fear of expectations and the fear of dependency that I had on people is something that I gained back in my own self, is something that helped me discover who I am and helped me also discover that I can do what I am expecting from others. So this specific fear helped me know that I am enough. If I am right, I should go with it. And I now go with what exactly is right. So, Table Topic Master, that was what fear helped me discover about myself. What is that one thing that you discovered during this fearful situation?
Manvi, your attempt on this table topic was truly inspiring. Your courage truly reflected the spirit of today's theme and how you thanked fear for this situation, that it helped you overcome and not depend on the people around you and depend on yourself. So, a wonderful, wonderful, and very inspiring uh, speech that you gave. My take on this would be just that, as I said, as a kid, I was very fearful of riding a bicycle, not only because it was something that I had never done, but because I fell off the bicycle in my second grade, not once, not twice, but over 25 times. And every time I fell off, my father would be running with Dettol and cotton to save me from pain. So it instilled the fear in me that I will always fall off the bicycle. But I will let you know later how I overcame that fear. So we move on to our next fearless warrior. I think Toastmaster Suraj, you did raise your hand, right? Toastmaster Suraj, I would request the Zoom moderator to just spotlight the table topic speaker and the timer, please. Thank you. So, Toastmaster Suraj, your topic is Dear Fear, you saved me from making a mistake when. Dear Fear, you saved me from making a mistake when.
Fear is a liar with a very convincing voice. I'm a person who realized a few years back that I have a fear of height. Whenever I used to mount on a tree, or especially whenever I used to go on a like 10, 15, or 20-story building, and then I used to look at the ground, suddenly I used to feel sudden sting of fear in my heart. And that day I felt that no, this is something which I will have to solve, because if I go anywhere, if I go uh, like whatever, if I do, or if I have to go on height, if I look downwards, then definitely that will give me a sense of fear, and that will not make me happy. And with this thought, I traveled to Rishikesh, not with the purpose of fighting the height, but for my own thing, professional thing. But I also decided that what if I do something that can help me overcoming the fear of height? And the resource and the facility was available in the Rishikesh. So I thought, if I don't fight the fear today, and I go back, then definitely that will be my mistake. And that time onwards, I just talked the manager of the hotel I was staying, and then he just helped me to connect with a person, the the agent of bungee jumping. And then I thought that let's do it. I was also having one more colleague with me, and then I just went there, and then I realized that As soon as I just moved out of that ramp, I realized that fear grows when you pause and it shrinks when you move. Back to table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suraj, for embracing the theme so beautifully and with such a relatable story regarding the idea of fear. I think I really related to it because somewhere one of the fears that I had was fear of height. So I can totally relate to it. And yes, it's very important to realize at our within ourselves that this is something we have to cross the threshold, and then we would, be far ahead of the fear and we would move ahead in life successfully. Thank you so much. Who's the next fearless warrior? Would Toastmaster Akanksha like to take the next topic?
Yes.
Thank you so much. So, Toastmaster Akanksha, your topic is Dear Fear, thank you. Because of you, I worked harder at. Dear Fear, because of you, I worked harder at.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priya. Dear Fear, thank you for the fear you uh, put into me, which made me resilient and step out of my comfort zone to push myself further, to do better at my studies. Because earlier in my school days, I was not very good at my studies, but due to the fear of losing out and fear of failing, it helped me push further and push my grades. And I was working towards it. I was studying harder day and night, and I was. It made me very much resilient towards the end, and I'm very very thankful to the fear that it helped me push my limits. Over to you, Toastmaster Priya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akansha. That was a heartfelt and authentic speech. Thank you so much for inspiring all of us. You turned a simple prompt into something so inspiring. Thank you so much. And the next fearless warrior, who is willing to take on the fear of impromptu speaking right now? Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ronak, would you like to go next?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. So your topic is thank you, fear, for stopping me from. Thank you, fear, for stopping me from.
Uh, so, I would like to thank you, Fear, to stopping me from doing my work in time. Because when fear stops me to do something, I would try to do it more properly, with more energy, and with more full energy. By that, I will always do my all the work very properly without having any issues and get rid from that fear. So it was all my day. Thank
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ronak. Would you like to add something more? You have a lot of time.
you. So no.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. It was really a heartfelt message and a heartfelt take on the topic. It was simple, yet you gave us a lot to reflect on from your journey and your story. Thank you so much. And next up, who would go? Toastmaster Tanmay?
Yes, to a table topic master, Toastmaster Priya.
Okay, I see Toastmaster Dev. Toastmaster Tanmay, I'll come back to you. Toastmaster Dev has raised his hand. So, Toastmaster Dev, your topic is: Dear Fear, you saved me from making a mistake when? Dear Fear, you saved me from making a mistake when?
So, in everyone's life, there comes a situation where you are just one step away from quitting something, from resigning from something, and from leaving something. That was when I joined the Toastmaster. It was only a I guess, one tenure. It's only the 6 months, and I am already telling myself, I have to quit. I have to quit. Even though this is so much adrenaline, just where I have to come on the stage, speak to everyone and all and all. But I don't need that much of public speaking skill. I'm happy with just communicating my thoughts out. And it's been only 6 months, but still I want to quit. But there was the fear which kept me like, what if I quit? I stop speaking. What if people stop understanding me? What if they don't know what am I speaking? I'm just going gibberish and they don't know what I am here for. That fear was there whenever I think of quitting Toastmaster. And I'm proud to say that my fear led me to 3 years in Toastmaster now, and also in leadership position, mentoring others, and also speaking in front of you. So that fear was always there and will stay every time because even now I am also thinking, should I renew or should I quit? Because I am already here. Why do I need to go further? But that fear, that always, will I lose my communication skill or will I lose the ability to connect with others like I do right now? What will I do then? I can't just go and be like, hey, because that no, hey is something that you can do anytime. But after that, the conversation come where you have to share your interest. That will only come with practice that you do every day by joining the Toastmasters meeting. And don't worry if you have the fear of quitting. I do from past 3 years, but still I am here renewing every time. And you will see me in the next tenure as well. Hopefully, if you see me don't renewing, come to me and say, Dave, where is the fear? Thank you so much, and over to you, table topic master, Toastmaster Priya.
That was such a brilliant uh, story and so relatable, so relatable. I'm sure all of us would have had that in our minds before we started this journey in Toastmasters. That was a really fearless response, and thank you so much, Toastmaster Dev, for embracing the theme so beautifully. Now, the next fearless warrior, Toastmaster, I had requested Tanmay. Toastmaster Tanmay, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so can I give you a topic?
Absolutely.
Okay. Your topic is: Dear Fear, you taught me resilience through. Dear Fear, you taught me resilience through.
Okay. Just before I start, I wanted to confirm through, is it dash? The blank has to be filled, is it?
Yeah, you continue. This is like a opening of a sentence that I'm giving you, a situation that you
Yeah.
thank fear for helping you in some way, right? So, dear fear, you taught me resilience through some situation. That's how you have to put it.
All right. I'll just take a moment to collect the thoughts. Okay. Dear fear, you taught me resilience through innumerable situations throughout my life. From the first s- experience of learning how to ride a bicycle, till the latest one being as to how we can figure out to create a project for a client, basically. Fear is, for me, initially, at the start, fear was just like what will happen. In that way I used to consider fear. And it plays an it played a very important part in my learning, specifically in learning skills, basic skills of life, career related skills, learning a school, everywhere fear has always played a part. uh, um, my most memorable like fear has its own if what we should say its own purpose in our lives, because it helps us learn better. Let's say if your parents, when you're really young, they don't hold a scale in their hands when you're studying, and they're just like looking at you. All of us have our mothers and their expressions with their glaring stare when they are really angry. And at our childhood, we used to fear that. But if they didn't do that, we wouldn't have invested our energies in learning the right things. So, in that way, I would definitely say that fear uh, instills resilience in us. And gradually, once we become adults, we should graduate the fear not as a medium of improving our resilience, rather considering it as a friend, if I'm making the right connection. I'm not able to see the cards. Is it time yet, Tosma? But
Yes, you actually crossed the limit a little bit.
yeah, actually, I wasn't able to see the cards, but no problem. I'll just conclude. Uh, Overall, initially, at the childhood, fear as a tool for instilling resilience in us is very important. And as we grow old and learn to make our own decisions as adults, we should graduate fear from a tool of resilience to making it as our friend, because it is there for our own growth. So once we become adults, we should seek I'm not saying individually, but yeah, at least from in my experience, we should use fear for seeking more adventurous experiences in life, because that would help us grow further and uh, grow further and expand. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tanmay. Your courage truly reflected the spirit of today's theme, and through your story and various instances in your life, you have definitely shown how you took the help of fear to become more resilient every time it knocked your door, and you welcomed it, you made it your friend every time it tried to fear you. So great take. Thank you so much. Sorry. Timer, do we have time for a few more topics?
Yes, we do have time because we didn't have prepared speeches. So we can go ahead and have more speakers.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, who is the next fearless warrior? I would request people who have not taken it up uh, to come forth. Would Toastmaster Aditi Singh like to take the next topic?
Sure, ma'am.
Great. Thank you, Aditi. Your topic is Thank you, Fear, for showing me what truly matters in. Thank you for showing me what truly matters in.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Fear, for showing what truly matters is. Just a year back, I had participated in a competition where
I think Toastmaster Aditi's network is playing up. Toastmaster Aditi, we lost you. Are we audible to you? There's some issue with your network, I think. You're not audible.
Let time she comes. Okay, now she's
Yeah,
back, I think.
Aditi, is your network okay? You can try going off the video and see if you can then attempt.
Am I audible now?
Yes. Can
Okay.
you start
Thank
again,
you.
please? Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for this opportunity and sorry for the inconvenience happened. Ma'am, please repeat the topic.
It's there in the chat box. Thank you for showing me what truly matters
Okay.
in.
Thank you for showing me what truly matters in. There was a speech competition a year back where I participated as the speaker who had to speak for 3 minutes on the stage in front of all big judges, in front of full of audience. I was in the fear. I thought of stepping back. At a point when my name was next, I thought of running somewhere from the backstage. But at that day, I said to myself, I will fight my fear. And what happened? I went on the stage, I spoke. There was something I spoke impromptu at that time because I forget that, but I spoke. And at that day, I realized the much we fear of something that is not that kind. Like speaking on the stage is not that fearable that much we think. We should be resilient and we should always step out of the comfort zone. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditi, for such a relatable story. I'm sure, in fact, every time I go up on stage to deliver a speech, whether it is a virtual stage or it is the offline stage, I still, after so many years of being in the corporate world and even a poet or whatever my experience has been as a teacher, I still have butterflies in my stomach. And I keep telling myself, am I going to do it? Am I going to cross the time limit? And am I going to be able to, say the speech well without forgetting the punchlines? All these kind of fears start coming up. And then I realize, okay, I know my story, I will do it. And that's how I conquer fear. So wonderfully explained, Toastmaster Aditi. It was so relatable and brought back so many memories. Thank you so much. The next warrior, Toastmaster Pallavi, can I give you the next topic?
Yeah, very much. Good evening, everyone. Yeah.
So, Pallavi, your topic is thank you, fear, for teaching me patience during. Thank you, fear, for teaching me patience during.
Yes. Uh, uh, can you come again after patience?
Thank you, fear, for teaching me patience during. During. Would you
Okay.
like me to give you another topic?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. The next one is thank you, fear, for helping me face my biggest challenge. Thank you, Fear, for helping me face my biggest challenge.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's a wonderful topic. Yeah, recently happened during last year during the Women's Day. I always wanted to dance, but due to my stage fear and my heavy weight and whatnot, I always somehow see कि no लोग अब bathroom singer, but I was the bathroom dancer, मतलब dancing all my way only on my bedrooms. So but this time my friends told me no, you have to participate in the Women's Day and just to make my daughter dance along with me. So we four of females, mother daughter pair, dances in the CA Women's Day annual function. So it was I was very much it was for a challenge for me whether I would be able to dance or not, whether I would be remembering the steps first of all, and whether it would have. But it went so well. It went so well, and now I cherish that moment. Yes, I come out of my comfort zone, and I took the challenge. In yes, I took the first step just because my daughter always say you yourself never participate and you encourage me to participate on the stage. This won't be happening, but yes, this way this now this thought brings goosebumps in my stomach, and yeah, I am happy to cherish this moment, and thank you for reminding me. And again, that Women's Day is coming, and now again I'm looking forward to participate. Yeah, thank you for making me remind that moment.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pallavi, for that heartfelt, authentic story. And it was delivered with so much sincerity that it made it even more impactful. Thank you so much for that heartfelt speech and a very inspiring take to the theme, and showing us once again how, when we cross the threshold of fear, we realize that we are successful in what we actually feared. So that was brilliant. Thank you so much. I have covered, or all the Toastmasters and participants here have got an opportunity to participate in this wonderful table topic round. Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ronak, should I continue further with additional table topics, or should I hand it over back to you?
We
Do we
can
have
give a
some more
topic
time?
to our timer as well. I can
Oh,
be
I'm
the timer
sorry.
for her.
Didn't I give it to the time? I'm so sorry.
Oh no, don't be sorry. I was actually happy about it.
Oh, no, no. It's a pleasure listening to all of you all and all the stories. So here's your topic, Toastmaster Anushka.
Okay, I can time. Oh, Manvi's timing me. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, go ahead.
Yes, yes, 1 minute. Just a minute. So, Toastmaster Anushka, are you working or you're just a student yet?
I'm working, but at the moment I'm looking for a job.
Okay. So, I'll thank you, Fear, for pushing me out of my comfort zone. Thank you, Fear, for pushing me out of my comfort zone in.
I would thank fear for pushing me out of my comfort zone in my life. I'm afraid of a lot of things, so it can be that my fear sense is in override mode, and that's why I'm afraid of doing a lot of things. But I like to challenge myself and go for things that I'm afraid of. To begin with, I moved to US without having any background in economics to pursue a master's in economics, without having any other backup plan. I didn't even know how to cook. I just went there. I didn't have any community in Boston. I didn't know anyone. Most people who went there had knew someone, or they were going for MBA, something safe. I was the only Indian in my class. Everyone else was a Chinese student. So that was scary because I didn't speak the language. I was doing quantitative economics. However, I was able to pull it off. It worked fine. Again, joining Toastmasters, I'm scared of saying something that's in my mind because a lot goes in my mind. It's chaotic. So this is again, I'm pushing myself for no reason. I don't want to be a public speaker, but it's just because I'm afraid of it. I want to fight it off. And I relate with a lot of people who spoke today. TM Suraj talked about heights. He's afraid of heights. So was I. But I did paragliding, and that's why I wanted to do skydiving because I'm scared of heights. Toastmaster Akansha talked about the fear of failing. I'm so afraid of failing, but I'm trying so many things that I'm actually consistently failing right now. I'm trying sketching, I'm trying yoga, and I'm doing a lot of things that are out of my comfort zone. I even gave a shot at like modeling, but I was scared of getting photographs. So I push myself a lot because I'm scared. And it's like maybe I like the rush or maybe I like to suffer. So I'm not sure what's happening, but fear has actually made me more well-rounded and it has made me more interesting and it actually just keeps me going. So thank you for the wonderful topic, TM Priya, and that's all.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anushka, for that beautiful, heartfelt, and wonderful experiences of how you challenge fear whenever you were faced with any situation where you were fearful of doing something and coming out of your comfort zone. And that is why I would say that it is rather said that life is the best teacher for all of us, and fear is one of its most powerful lessons. So, this is what I would like to say at the end of the table topic segment. I hope I can conclude it now, or would you like to go on, Toastmaster of the Day? Should I continue further?
If we have one more topic, my daughter would like to participate. She heard my
Okay,
speech.
sure. So, your daughter is in which class?
She is studying. She just gave her ninth exam. Now she is in 10th. Yeah.
Okay, she's gone to grade 10th. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so what's your daughter's name?
Vaishnavi Agrawal.
Wonderful, Vaishnavi. We welcome you for the Toastmasters session and for taking the courageous step to pursue the impromptu speaking and moving ahead. So, for you, the topic will be
Yes.
yes, I'm just saying. Okay, for you, the topic is thank you, fear. You improved my confidence by. Thank you, dear fear. You improved my confidence by.
Thank you for the topic and good afternoon. Um, I think fear is something that we all go through once in our lifetime. And for me, it was when I had to perform for the first time on a stage for a singing competition, which my school made me do. And I was so afraid of stage during that time. I think it was when I was in seventh grade. And I was so afraid of going on stage and, singing in front of the whole crowd when they would be hearing my voice. And my teacher told me that we should always face our fears so it makes us stronger. Without facing a fear, we would be having that fear all of the time. And if we don't um, move past it, if we don't challenge ourselves, then we would always be scared of it. And that would do us no good. We won't be able to take up new challenges if we're always in that area when we're always afraid, right? So that day I went on stage and I sang the song It was from One Direction, the band, and I everyone after I performed was like I had a good voice and I was really good at it. So I always thanked my faith from that day for making me get past it and having this wonderful experience of on stage for the first time. Thank you.
That was a wonderful take, brilliantly attempted. It was a fearless response. You turned a simple prompt into a beautiful, powerful message. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and inspiring all of us. And with that, I would like to thank all the participants, all the Toastmasters here for such a brilliant table topic segment. I thoroughly enjoyed everybody's personal story and take on their impromptu speaking, and I would really congratulate all of you for being amazing impromptu speakers. It takes the courage and it is a real push to each one of us to come out of our comfort zone and perform as a table topic speaker. And you all have done a wonderful task. I really enjoyed it. To conclude, I'll just say one inspiring line that just remember whenever fear knocks at your door, it is just coming to remind you that I'm your friend. Don't be fearful of me. There is an opportunity lying if you cross my threshold. So take it as an inspiration and a friend. And you know, the best part is that when we start taking that fear as a friend, you won't be afraid of it. You will say, okay, fear, you've come to teach me a lesson. I'm ready for it. You are my friend. And just saying this in your mind will help you overcome and move ahead with much more resilience. Thank you so much for this wonderful table topic segment. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so
How can we end the table topic session without giving table topic master a topic? Toastmaster Priya, are you ready for your topic now?
Oh, positively, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay. Toastmaster Priya, thank you, Fear. You stood in my way until I learned to. Thank you, Fear. You stood in my way until I learned to. Toastmaster Priya.
Thank you, fear. I sincerely thank you. You stood in my way every time I was in doubt, every time I faced a challenge, every time I wanted to move ahead in life, be it as a child when I was scared of riding a bicycle, be it when I was in my college where I was scared of heights, and be it now as a mother who is always rushing with her own Dettol to save my children from pain. Yes, my friends, fear is a wonderful teacher. It teaches us so many lessons in our life. And I thank it because it stood in my way every time I was given an opportunity. But I treated fear as a friend. When I was told by my father, leave it, don't ride a bicycle, it's okay. Stop yourself from being in pain. I gave up for the moment and I said, okay, I'm not riding a bicycle. But you know what? That fear stayed with me and I overcame it when I became a mother. And I told myself, I'm going to ride a vehicle. So what if I didn't ride a bicycle? I learned to ride a car when I was fearful of heights. I said, it's okay. I will not fear the heights. I learned to trek a small hill And my fear of water, I never learned swimming because I feared water, but I stepped into the sea without panic. So, yes, every time fear stood in my way, I treated it as a friend and understood that it has come to teach me a lesson and tell me that there's an opportunity, just cross over the threshold of fear. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Manvi.
Thank you so much for that beautiful take. No doubt we have to make our fears our friends, then only we'll be able to overcome that. Thank you so much for that beautiful take, Toastmaster Priya. Toastmaster Ronak, I'm really sorry for taking your spotlight, but the stage is all
No,
yours now.
thank you. So thank you, Toastmaster Priya, and to all the participants. Your willingness to speak is already a victory over fear. Now, okay, everyone. Now we are going to have a funny little activity called Fear Superhero Name. The idea is simple. We are going to turn your fear into a superhero that taught you a lesson. For example, if your fear is exam, your superhero could be examinator who taught you discipline and focus. Or fear of public speaking could become talkinator who taught you courage. Here, what I want to do. So, think of a fear you have faced recently and give it a superhero name. Something funny, creative, or a clever. In one short sentence, tell us what lesson this superhero taught you. So now, anyone who would like to say, take anyone? Take first, anyone who would like to take up activity role? Toastmaster Manvi.
I was scared that you will take my name because I do not have any specific answer. But if I have to give my fear the name of a name as superhero, I'll give it. Uh, I'll give it my parents. They taught me how to overcome all the fears that I have. They taught me how to go out of my comfort zone, and that is how I accepted those fears and I came out of it. So, my superhero or someone that scared me are my parents.
It was like, thank you, Toastmaster Manvi. So now, anyone else? Toastmaster Akanksha. Yes.
For me, I think I will choose Venom. So the reason for it is he's dangerous, as you all know, but at the same time, he's funny as well. And if you are good to him, he's good to you. And if you are really coordinated with him, it can be you can be benefited by it. But if you are not in sync with it, then there's a problem. So I think I will go with superhero Venom.
So now, anyone else who would like to take up uh, Toastmaster Akanksha?
So if I had to take one name, that will be, I'll say Deadpool. Why Deadpool? Not because I'm all right today, but more importantly, because how he's able to handle even the fear that he's going through. So maybe he might be initially faking it, but at the same time, he's able to adeptly handle it and eventually come across as a, at least if not as a winner, but at least cross the line. So that will be my superhero, Toastmaster Alok.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akanksha. So, Toastmaster Suraj,
Yeah, let me bring someone interesting, like any interesting personality who is existing on this earth. So, okay, superhuman David Goggins. How many of you have heard about him? Okay. Okay, so he's a mad person, right? Every time I just think of him, every time I just have read his book, right? I just keep the book saying myself that what kind of madness he created inside his mindset, right? So he's a person. He's from America, and he was in Navy SEAL, like a special forces of the American uh, Navy, and he did lots of courses. That too, which demanded rigorous training. And he's a person who is ultra marathon. He when he starts running, he goes for 100 mile, 200, like 150 miles run. Sometimes if we go for push up, 1000, 2000 push ups, chin ups, pull ups, thousands. Like he has made his name in the Guinness World Record, right? So, and we can say that he is a kind of super power or superhuman, I would say. But he built it in the mind of a human being, and I think that he is one of my biggest inspiration when it comes to, achieving any just going beyond the limits, right? So that too, despite lots of difficulties. Back to tabletop team mode.
yeah, yeah. So now, Toastmaster Aditi. Toastmaster Aditi. No. Toastmaster Anushka.
I think this is not India politics, so I think I can probably speak about it. But I want to talk about American politics. And just because I was there and I'm still very interlinked to the culture right now, and I grew up on it. So I've been watching a lot of comedians. And as we all know, the political environment in US is right now oppressive. Obviously, it's relative to what they had. So curtailment of rights is always an issue in any country. And right now, what's going on in US and with the Democratic Party, comedians are really taking places of celebrities. Celebrities, I at least believe, if you have a public voice, you have to sometimes speak up. There are moments in your life when you have to show who you are. And I think comedians who are not even well established are doing that, speaking on behalf of people that they are not necessarily tied to. And so for me right now, this whole movement that I've been watching some podcasts, I've been following this one comedian, Marco Sorossi, and these New Yorkers. And I feel like, yes, progress towards equality, progress towards good is slow, but it is inevitable. But this progress is made by such people. So for me right now, I really think they're fearless because they can lose everything they have.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anushka. So now, Toastmaster Pallavi. Toastmaster, Toastmaster Priya.
Well, I would definitely feel that for me, the superhero was always my father. No matter the fact that as a child he instilled fear in me from riding a bicycle. But if I look back, he has been my biggest encourager and inspirer. So every time I was scared of anything other than riding a bicycle, he was always there to back me up, instill in me so much positivity, and make every difficult task appear as if this will happen. Don't worry. You'll do it. It's okay. एक बार नहीं होगा, it will happen the next time. But just don't give up and make it your friend. So he has always been my superhero, and I think he'll always be. Now it's, of course, my husband also. He is a fearless person and he believes in living life to the fullest and not fearing anything. So, yes, I'm grateful to have two superheroes in my life. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So the Toastmaster Pallavi is going to say and Toastmaster Pallavi.
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
For me, my superhero is my son, eldest son. Actually, I feel that your person senior to you may not be a superhero, but my son is my superhero because where I have seen sometimes in very in emergency also he maintains his calmness, his patience, and although I am panicking, he is so smart and he says you says everything will go well, then trust the word. Just don't say it ki everything go well. For example, he went to Dubai and he lost her passport over there. I was surprised ki how he will manage to get the passport, and but his patience and trust to the Almighty, he was able to catch the flight on the same day at same time. Same way, during his 10th birth, he had a pancreatic attack. But during that time also, he maintained his patience. So I haven't seen a child with such a settled mind and with such a patience. Yes, I feel that he's my superhero. That he managed to at least show us that he is calm and quiet and. Yeah, he believes on Almighty and thus doesn't say कि yes, God is there to help us out. He lives the example life with example. So he is my superhero. Yeah, thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, ma'am. So everyone has said very well. Now we move to the next part, evaluation session. It takes the courage to speak, but it takes even greater courage to listen of feedback. To conduct this session, I would like to invite our general evaluator, Dr. Toastmaster Dr. Akansha, to take charge. Thank you. The stage is yours. Toastmaster Akansha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving, we get stronger and more resilient. With this powerful thought, I would like to call upon my tech team to present the reports for today's meeting. I request Toastmaster Aditi to present the grammarian's report. Toastmaster Aditi, stage is all yours. Uh, Toastmaster Manvi, you need to say something.
Good evening, everyone. Just a quick update that I will be evaluating the project that is done by Toastmaster Priya. So maybe before the tag team, we can call the evaluator and then we can go ahead with the tag team.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so like I will now present like to call upon the evaluator, uh, Toastmaster Manvi.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. As many of you might not be aware, let me start with what exactly the project is. Today, the table topic master was attempting a project on active listening, and the purpose of this project was for the member to demonstrate her abilities to listen to what others are saying. That means she, being the table topic master, was doing an active listener role today. And I, being the evaluator, have few commendations and recommendations for her. Starting with the very first thing, Toastmaster Priya, I loved how you initiated your session with the theme and even named every single individual as fearless warriors. That was commendable, and that was a very mesmerizing way of calling more people so that they even get motivated and come out of their fear. And you selected the topics on the theme as well. Along with that, I personally loved how you were reciting the topic and sharing the topic in the chat box as well. So all these things are the basics that a table topic master needs to do, and you handled it very beautifully during your role. Coming to the active listening part, that was the major part of your project. Uh, as soon as the first speaker came in, I noticed that while summarizing or while concluding what he said, you just mentioned about uh, he turned a simple prompt into powerful message. And as soon as I heard that, I was wondering, I have a recommendation now, I can give it. Because nothing was concluded in that specific part. But when you summarize the second speaker, and then the third speaker, and then other speakers, you mentioned what the speaker actually said in their speech. That was commendable, and that actually denoted how you were patiently and actively listening every single speaker who spoke. Just a few recommendations around the same. Like I mentioned, as soon as Toastmaster Asankhe completed his table topic speech, you just mentioned that it was a good way of what do we say? Simply turning a prompt into a powerful message. I felt the same sentence was repeated for three speakers today, wherein no specific mention was given what exactly they said. In this situation, maybe we could have shared what was the message that the speaker wanted to give, along with saying that this was the powerful message that you shared. So, this was something that I felt could be added. Along with that, there were a few speakers wherein you mentioned that they added a key message, and that was amazing, that was beautiful, and that is recommended it. So, what was the key message? Again, I felt that was missing. So, in these sentences, no doubt, are motivating and inspiring for people. But if we can add on what the key message was, that would help as well. Aside of this, you kept on encouraging everyone to be fearless and take up the topic. Even in between, I noticed that when the table topic speaker was unable to speak till the green card, you encourage that individual to add more points. But the individual was clueless what to add. In that situation, we could have asked a few questions so that the individual can answer those questions and at least reach till the green card. So that could have been a add-on in this specific point. Only I just have these three recommendations for your role. Otherwise, how you kept on engaging with the tech master regarding the instructions, you kept on motivating people with the fearless warriors word, and even motivated people with your sweet smile that you carried throughout the session. That was commendable. At the end, I even witnessed that you concluded the theme, specific segment that was yours. You shared your take on it, and you even stated a quote that was mesmerizing, and I personally love that specific quote. That is a beautiful way of keeping the whole theme of the meeting intact and even keeping your session intact. In overall, the table topic session was amazing, and you did the project very beautifully. That was all from my side, being the evaluator for the speaker. Journal evaluator, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manvi, for such a wonderful evaluation. I would now like to call upon my tag team to present the reports for today's meeting. I request Toastmaster Aditi to present the grammarian's report. Toastmaster Aditi, stage is all yours.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Good evening, everyone. So, as the grammarian for today, I was listening carefully to all the speeches in the table topic and the activities. I'm very happy to report that overall the language was so clear, confident, and well structured. Sentence variety, word choice, punctuation's clarity was commendable. Some sentences were very short and direct. Adding a few longer sentences would have made speech flow even more better. Talking about the word choice, I noticed some very expressive words were used which added emotions and impact. The punctuations and the clarity of every speaker was wonderful. Honestly, I almost didn't have the mistakes. So, but here are the few commendations from my side that I would like to spotlight. The wrong use of articles was seen somewhere in the speakers. Like there were two, three speakers where they uh, spoke the wrong article. And then we have some run-on sentences. For example, like the speaker want to say a lot of things, but due to limited thoughts in the mind, the filler words were also coming and the grammar also got wrong. So please look after that. And I take up the challenge for the next time to make my own grammar even more better to find all mistakes you guys are making. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator. And I also appreciate the people in the room for including the word of the day and the phrase of the day in their speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditi, for your wonderful report. Now, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Suraj to present report for our counter. Toastmaster Suraj, over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. As a account rule taker, I took note of several curse words and some unnecessary sounds. But before I show you the report, let me just share one thing that uh, whenever we are at the, in the spot, little nervousness, like even you can see, as soon as I just came on the spot, I was having that little amount of nervousness for a few seconds, and because of that I could see that there were several participants who could utter a few more crosswords. So I think to avoid that, if we can just take up a pause. For example, it's not just for you all, including me as well. So I think that can help us if we just can take up a breath, normal breath. I think that would be helpful. Next, I would show the report. To show the report, I'll have to share my screen. I would highly appreciate Toastmaster Kansha for giving all of us an amazing start with good voice modulation. Toastmaster Priya, it was fascinating listening to you. There might be a sound more than five because you have been the person who have spoke more than anyone else, and I think your job was also to bring up so many participant and then also give some kind of summarization upon their speech. So maybe because of that there were a few counter sound crutch words that was that can be reduced, but again it was wonderful listening to you and you had an amazing voice modulation that I highly appreciated. Toastmaster Manvi, great, great job. And so this is a report for major role player, and I do have the report of all the table topic speaker as well, as you can see. And I'll share the report in the group. And I think that's all from my end. And thank you so much for speaking up and just coming over the fear. Like I think this must have become a fear. These crutch words. So better we don't let them be the part of our fear. Let's be easy on them, and then it will always be there. But I think gradually it will disappear. So back to general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suraj, for the wonderful report. Now, to present Timer's report, I would like to call upon stage Toastmaster Anushka. Stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akansha. I will share the report in a moment. So here's the report. Our meeting started at 5:07. The table topic sessions began at 4:30, and finally we had evaluation for active listening at 5:30. Everyone was within time boundaries except for Toastmaster Ronak and Toastmaster Tanmay. But I think we had a really good session. Everyone spoke and we had a really enjoyable topic as well. That will be all. Over to you, Toastmaster Kanchan.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anushka. Now, coming back to my report, overall the meeting had good intent. However, there were few important observations to make future meetings smoother and more effective. Firstly, we can pinpoint the speaker and the timer throughout the meeting, and I really appreciate the efforts of Toastmaster Priya to immediately point it down. Secondly, for a grammarian's report, I felt that it can be presented as well from the next time onwards, and we can check our networks for the smoother meetings from onwards. Now, I would like to highlight some positive observations. The communication throughout the speech was excellent, clear, and confident. The instructions were clear and well understood. There were good sense of a team coordination throughout the meeting. I felt great energy in today's meeting. Theme was very relatable and kept people hooked throughout the meeting. All credit goes to Toastmaster Ronak. Table topics were on point and aligned with the theme, and to make sure that everyone participates as well. And she also note down the topics in the chat box is what I feel it was a great practice. In absence of speaker today, table topic master managed the meeting very well, I would say. With that, I conclude my general evaluation report. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Master Dr. Akansha, for your valuable insight and leadership. As we conclude today's meeting, remember, fear was present in the hesitation before speaking, in the pause before answering, in the heartbeat before standing up. But so we courage. Fear is not a stop sign. It is a signal that you are stepping outside comfort and a signal that growth is near. So the next time when your hands shake, don't fight it. Smile and say, "Dear fear, thank you." With that, I now hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster student. Thank you everyone. Keeping daring, keep growing. So Toastmaster Suraj, the stage is yours.
Toastmaster Suraj, you are muted.
Sorry. So I was okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, for conducting such an amazing theme. And I would request everyone to give him a huge round of virtual applause for conducting such an amazing, uh, I would say, theme and take on fear. And I think looking at the fear, when Toastmaster Priya, Toastmaster of the table topic master, asked the okay, so before I just move on, say something, I'll request everyone to vote. The poll has been launched. It must be showing up on your screen. So the best table topic speaker we have here. Okay, so I hope everyone must have submitted their respective poll. So as soon as she asked, I just told her that fear related theme is the fear related, and then we could see that how we all just expressed today that fear. What are the things which really fear, and then also we got to know that we have to tell who is our superhero. So somewhere, I mean, the thing has been very well balanced. If there is fear, then we have also superhero in our life. And I think considering both of these things are balanced and really overcome fear where our superhero can help us. Now I would request anyone, especially Toastmaster Priya, to share your feedback. How did you feel about the meet?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suraj, for calling me again. Um, you all conducted, I really enjoy this meeting that you'll have, because I see so much of energy in each one of you all, and that really inspires me and makes me feel very belonged here. So, thank you very much for giving me this warmth and love and encouragement every time that I come here. A few cents of my suggestions that I would like to make is for all the role takers, I hope you all take it in the right spirit. As was pointed out by Madam General Evaluator, I'm not here to do her role as such, but just would like to give a few suggestions. Madam General Evaluator, or whoever is the General Evaluator, would be wonderful if you evaluate each and every role. So, beginning from the meeting started on time or not, so that the organizers, the role takers, and the EXCOM members, everybody get an idea of the overall evaluation of how the meeting went from start to the end. So, whether you want to compliment Sergeant at Arms, presiding officer, moving on to the Toastmaster of the day. So, every role taker gets an idea. And I would also recommend that since you all have such a big uh, segment of table topics, please keep a role of a table topic evaluator, because that will help each table topic speaker to get an idea of how he or she performed, and not to give a very big I mean, the table topic evaluator will have to evaluate maybe 10 speakers or 8 speakers. So just one recommendation, one commendation will be enough. But do that, because table topics are impromptu speeches, and evaluating them give them an idea of how they can better their impromptu speech the next time. So try to include a table topic evaluator in every meeting if you all can, because that will really take your meeting to the next level. And another suggestion is that if you all are have put participating, you all are in a group, especially the organizers, the EXCOM members. When the table topic segment is starting, you can put a message in the group so that people know that yes, because a lot of times people may not be wanting to come in and listen to the speakers, but they may want to participate in table topics. So they may come in at the point when it is just happening. So you could just put a tagline in the group saying that it's happening now. Come test your impromptu speaking skills. So that will really help you all to get more people, even just for that segment, and make the participation even more interesting, impactful, and get more people to participate. Like if you all have a guest group or something like that, you could put it there. So that is another suggestion. And yes, I would request the timer, the grammarian, everyone should give their report. Timer did, but grammarian is a very crucial role, and it should also have a report there. So that will help people to understand very well how this, where we have made mistakes or where we need to improve. I'm sorry, Madam General Evaluator, but I really think that these would really help your meeting to go to the next level, handled more professionally. And think about it. Whatever you all can incorporate will really help. These are my 2 cents. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving all of us such valuable feedback that will definitely help us a lot to improve the meeting and meeting's quality. And definitely the feedback is noted. Now I would like to bring Toastmaster Akansha on the stage. How was your feeling? Like you did the G for the very first time, so how did you feel?
At first, I was nervous, but like Toastmaster Manvi helped me through it. So I was very thankful to her. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for pushing yourself. And Toastmaster Manvi, do we have the certificates ready? Okay. So can we go for that? Okay, sure. So first we are going to have the base table topic. Best, can anyone guess about it? Like who might get the best table topic speaker crown, I would say, or the best table topic speaker? Okay, not a guess. Okay, guest Vaishnavi. Guest Vaishnavi. Great. Congratulations, guest Vaishnavi. Pallavi ma'am, are you there? Pallavi ma'am, are you there?
Yes, we both are here.
Okay, so congratulations once again. You see, uh, okay.
अपना फोटो खोल लो, तुम्हें सर्टिफिकेट दे रहे हैं.
If you want to, okay, so okay. Have we clicked the picture? Toastmaster Manvi.
I'll request someone else to please snap the photograph because I am presenting the screen.
Okay, okay, sorry. Okay.
Congratulations, Vaishnavi.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Next, do we have this eye roll here, right? Any guess? People generally avoid, giving a guess because guess means they are presenting their personal vote, and that might, like create some nothing like that happens in the Toastmaster generally, but again, still people have to, just hide at whom they voted. So let's see who is the best Eagle Eye Roll player in today's meet. And now we had am I Toastmaster Manvi, have you?
There's some lag Toastmaster Suraj at your end. Our best Eagle Eye role player is none other than our grammarian Toastmaster Aditi. Congratulations, Toastmaster Aditi. Are you there, Aditi?
Yes, I'm there. I want to say something.
Yes, please.
I really not expected. I'm like, मेरा तो नाम नहीं होगा. But I don't know who voted for me because I know I really messed up this role. Actually, the role of grammarian in the whole session or in all the roles, this is the role where I think I'm worst because I am very bad in finding out the grammatical mistakes, but I don't know who voted for me. Thank you, everyone.
Loved your humbleness. Hats off to you. Congratulations.
But today you were the best Toastmaster Aditi. Congratulations. And I can see Toastmaster Suraj back in the room. Toastmaster Suraj, the
Yes, I'm
stage is
back in
all
the room.
yours.
Thank you so much. I had a network issue. So now moving next, I'll just congratulate Toastmaster Aditi, and let's move on to next certificate, and we have the best Lionheart role player, and it goes to someone who is known as Toastmaster Priya, today's table topic master. Many congratulations, Toastmaster Priya, for owning the stage and teaching us lots of insights.
Thank you so much for all your love and encouragement. Thank you so much for making me feel so special today. It was
Yes,
wonderful to see how everyone made fear their friend today. And so many lessons learned, so inspiring. Wonderful session. Thank you.
okay. That's that was all we had in certificate session. Anything else, Manvi? Do we have to announce anything, or do we have Toastmaster of the Day, Ronak? Was it your first team out session?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was my first Toastmaster of the day.
Right. So how did you feel by it?
It was amazing. There was some issues which I had, but overall it was nice.
You did a great job. So much for taking up the role. And next, guest Pallavi, would you like to say something? And I just want to confirm, you are a Toastmaster or a guest, or I think we had a talk earlier, a few months back.
Yes, I am a Toastmaster from Thrissur. I
Okay,
am from Lucknow and
okay.
I have recently joined Toastmaster Club. And yes, I love this the way you conduct the Toastmaster Club here this session. And today, yes, I was I found myself to be very lucky that we both mother and daughter could participate in the Toastmasters and have wonderful feedback. I enjoyed even the theme of the day made me join this session, and wishing you all a very happy Sunday and a wonderful Holi ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
wishing
so
you all
much. Happy Holi to
very
you
happy
guys.
Holi to all. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So,
Vaishnavi will like to say two words. कैसा लगा तुम्हें टेबल टॉपिक करके?
Mm, thank you. The experience was really great. I appreciate it.
Okay for you.
yeah, thank you so much and most welcome. Always, whenever you feel like joining and speaking up, do feel free to join us. Or Toastmaster Pallavi, I just want to confirm, you have joined the table Toastmaster, or you are the Toastmaster of which club? Thrissur or Lucknow?
I am not sure. I never knew कि we have Toastmaster Club of in Lucknow also. So I joined Toastmaster Club of Thrissur.
So where is it? In South?
I one or twice message to Nikhil sir कि I am not receiving the message. I am not receiving the message. But when I joined the Toastmaster Club of Thrissur, then I after that I came to know yes we regular sessions are happening here also.
Okay. So where is it, by the way? Thrissur,
Yes, TCOT. Yeah, 121 District 121.
District 121 in South, right? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us regularly, and I'm looking forward to seeing you regularly as well in future.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Toastmaster, sorry. Toastmaster Manvi, do we have anything? Please.
Yes, I would love to take 1 minute of everyone's if Toastmaster Suraj allows.
Stage is all yours.
Thank you so much. So I heard Toastmaster Pallavi mentioning that she is in Lucknow and there are many people who also are currently in Lucknow. There is an opportunity for you guys to witness an offline area level contest, and that is very close. It is happening on 8th of March. It is Area F1 District 124, wherein the winners of multiple geographies and multiple clubs will be competing against each other. There are two contests happening on 8th, that is table topics contest and international speech contest. And like you witnessed the table topic marathon today, in that specific contest, the winners of different clubs, including Kanpur, Lucknow, Prayagraj, Noida, Renukoot, these geography people are coming together. The winners of these geographies are coming together and will be competing. So if you are in Lucknow or if you are planning to visit Lucknow around 7th or 8th, do not miss this opportunity. This will be happening in, just give me a second, let me confirm the location.
Manvi ji, can you float the message in the group too?
For sure, I'll do that. I'll do that. This will be happening in Vipulkhand, Gomti Nagar. There is Smriti Bhavan there, wherein the contest will be taking place. I will share the information in our group as well, and we would love to meet you guys in the offline contest. That
Thank you so much for sharing that wonderful information. I would really love to join it. And
thank you.
kudos to Akansha also. She's the new member to club and she took the GE role and done such a. I feel she did justice to her role. Yeah, being a fresher and very new to it. And thank you, Manvi, to always motivating people to take role. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So that was all from my side. To know more about this contest, we'll be sharing the message, and you can even personally connect either with me or Toastmaster Suraj or even Toastmaster Asankya. We will share the information with you guys. And we would love to meet you as well offline. Thank you so much. The stage is all yours, Toastmaster Suraj.
Thank you so much. And just want to randomly ask, do we have anything else on the plate happening in Delhi?
Okay,
March.
I will take this opportunity. Yes, I will take this opportunity to announce the division level contest as well. That is happening on 28th March in Noida.
Okay.
And there is one more contest happening in Noida itself, that is on 15th of March. So we have many events lined up if you want to attend either in Lucknow or in Noida or in Delhi, even in Ghaziabad. Please do feel free to connect with us. We'll share the information of these events with you.
No, it's too late. By the way, thank you so much. No, I'll be in Delhi for a few hours on 15th March, so I was just asking. So, can we call it a day? Okay.
Yes,
Um,
for sure.
Toastmaster Akansha, today's Sa. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. Dear Fear, thank you for pushing our limits even further. With this, I officially adjourn the meeting 225 of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow.